Good evening. Welcome to stream number 2 of Disco Elysium. Let's see how many double sixes or double ones we roll today. I didn't actually change the title of my stream. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Hi Satinel, how are you doing? I hope this Black Friday finds you fine. This Black Friday evening. Hey Osmiri, how are you doing? How fared thee today? You were faster than Tagi, but of course Twitch removed your cursor from chat and didn't let you say hi. Yeah, Tagi takes a few seconds to kick in. So if you can beat Tagi, good job. Good job. But yeah, yesterday I really enjoyed Disco Elysium yesterday. So I've been looking forward to continuing this all day. 26.1% of the way, getting closer. Nice. 26.1. Every 5, if you watch consecutively, I think this, I'm not sure if the streak thing is enabled on my channel, but if it is, you should get a bump of like 500 points every 5 days or so, I think. Streaks are good, okay. Don't share them, they're terrible, but you still get the points without sharing them anyway. And it should give you about 500 or so every 5 days. Looking now, I'm so tired. Thank you very much, Asmiri. Thanks for staying out until I started the stream. Have a wonderful sleep tonight. Happy time zone, as Flo says. What were we doing yesterday? So we finished this yesterday, right? I basically finished this thing and came here to get ready to go here. So I guess let's go here. There's a phone thing to call here as well.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up the handset.
Who am I even calling? Who knows?
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
Sure.
Your fingers run over the dial pad. 005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952. And a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993. Calling. Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol, 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy. How may I help you?
What is this place?
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10mm film for home use. This is Lamy.
No, I mean, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
Maybe, but I don't even know my name. My name is Rafael Ambrosius Cosana. Not for this one.
If you need any further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main.
He sounds
I can't help you over the phone. Are we done?
He thinks you're pulling a prank on him.
I'm glad empathy works over the phone.
The call is terminated by the other party.
Corner
You're
of
left
Voyager and
with
Main.
the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
I could reroll until I get a bad one
The
as well,
payphone
right?
hangs mutely on the wall.
Or not.
There isn't much more to do here.
Well, 25 XP is 25 XP. We are getting closer to level up, apparently. Not really sure where we went or where we are. What's this?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. The white rectangle of the Revachol Citizens Militia is clearly visible on its back. This is your cloak. You can feel it.
Lieutenant, I think that's mine.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Think I should get it?
The service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
What is it doing here?
As your fingers touch the tarpaulin, it almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips. I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours.
Esprit de corps.
That's what the cloak is relaying.
This is a description of the skill, right? It's basically a rephrase of this. So the cloak itself has a high esprit de corps level. And also, did I automatically equip it? I think I might. No, I did not. +1 esprit de corps, +1 shivers. Where does it go? Check it. Nice. Slight upgrade. That's one way to look at it. Where am I going when I click on that? Collecting rainwater. Oh, I'm probably going downwards or something. Pathfinding failure. Yes, really rocking those rubber gloves. They look great on me. They look absolutely great on me. They're pathfinding failure. Stop. All around you. Great machines in quiescence. And hey Flo, how are you doing? I punched someone with a 666 yesterday. It was hilarious. On accident. I had a 3% chance of making the roll and I made it. At least 3 packs worth of cigarette butts. Almost empty bottles of Commodore and potent Pilsner. I am doing good, thank you very much.
Numerous empty wine bottles glisten in the rain. Someone partied really hard here.
Wait, how hard?
Well, they went through 6 bottles of potent Pilsner, 3 bottles of
I'm sure they
Commodore
deserved it.
Red,
Yep, they did.
and almost 4 packs of cigarettes. It must have been pretty hard.
Did I do this?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Good idea. Okay, I leveled up and this is my first level. No, I didn't level up. I'm 5 XP away from level up. I'm not entirely sure where I am. On the roof of some building.
This
but there are
is
things
the
on
night
this roof.
watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Rene,
You
I know.
need to rest. Your body is aching. Getting in here has taken something out of you. Have a seat.
Ah, who am I to say otherwise?
The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. A thin grey pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons.
Let's breathe deep.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth is immaculate.
So I don't have any drop frames, so I don't think it's me. It's either you or Twitch. Hopefully it's you actually, because it's worse if it's Twitch. Let's breathe deep
Stale
again.
air floods through your
And
nostrils.
again.
Stale air floods through your nostrils. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts.
No, I need to eat.
One small box, however, does hold some cheap painkillers. They are slightly out of date.
Read the side effects.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia, mini strokes, prophet's disease, sudden death, hair death, erectile malfunction, critical flatulence, watery blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity to la opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Seems fine.
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Okay, would you mind if I help myself to some meds?
I'm not here to tell you what to do, detective.
Ha! This seems like a bad idea. Eh.
You stand and exit the booth.
Does this?
If you must. But
Do the
please
same
hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating
Nope,
catches your
it's
eye.
different.
The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take
It's a
it.
black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera. The young man looks happy as well. He's about to smile. Right after this moment, frozen in time. You're sure of that.
So empathy 6 plus 6, 12.
Why did you take that?
I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. Something about this man piques my interest. I think this can be a side thing. Sure.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Exactly. Can I actually go down here? I can't, right? No. What about here? White pine trees are printed onto the screen covering. Looks like a forest and the snow. It's quite a run, but that's okay. At least you pathfinded there. You see faded industrial lettering on a platform. Falsen. Falsen. Oh. The shipyard ahead is oddly quiet. The great machines are sleeping. I'm not sure I should be here yet. I feel like I should go back to the people at the people that were outside the gates. But whatever. The speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. The musk of oil and rust comes from the chasm in front of you. It smells like blood. Forgot I should be using tab. That thing ain't opening. I'll take that. Industrial-sized thermal smells like burnt coffee. Why is there money inside a cup? Container, container, container. Oh. Container. There's a guy outside. Oh, there's a guy in here. Stamina pellets leading up. Coffee in a giant thermos is still lukewarm. Let's go out. Talk to this guy first. What's this? The banner sags under the weight of rain and snow. White waves and rain. Sup?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Imagine this game without voice acting. Definitely the missing element.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along. The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi, from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisund on Muindi.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container,
So this guy's
now
Everard.
belongs to Everard.
We saw that name yesterday, right? What was that name from? The name is very familiar. Oh, that was the name of the someone on the... It was the name of the person on the sticky note, right? Was it? Was that where we learned about it? I would have... Yeah, I think so, yeah. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh?
List of items, yeah.
Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Hey.
The look in his deep blue eyes is as sincere as you've ever seen. Kind of makes you feel like an arsehole for no apparent reason.
His portrait is kind of weird. It's kind of abstract.
I see you are not a union man,
Oh
mister.
no, that's my
Did you
empathy,
get
I guess.
lost?
That's a
You're
portrait
not
of
one
my
of them
empathy.
scabs, are you?
What is it with you people and scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is
He's
just
not
folks,
irritated,
you know.
yeah,
and
apparently I
folks
am.
gotta eat. Just some of the other guys
Wow.
don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
Are you the Leo who wrote the note to make more banners?
Oh, yes, yes.
Easy,
I leave
Leo.
all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the borscht.
What was that about the borscht?
Oh, yes. I've been taking special
Oh.
whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started. It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking the soup to the man? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking it to them. The borscht keeps them happy and in fighting spirits. Makes you all warm inside. They brew it in the whirling in rags.
Hold up. Who makes it the... What task am I accepting here even? Anyway, who makes it at the
Oh, the
whirling?
whirling's cook. He makes it. Them is
Ah.
always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together. He doesn't speak what we speak. He's from Grad.
Grad. Sure.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yes, sir.
So what actually did I accept? The cook. Let's talk to the cook, okay? Attempt to talk to the cook. Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Look, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union
Oh.
is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
Amazing.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Evrard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Was guarding the gate.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Evrard sent them on a nice vacation. For a
That's-
week or so.
Nice vacation. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friend
Oh,
get into?
I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
Don't go all bad cop on this simple, friendly fellow.
What is suggestion? Suggestion is charm men and women, play the puppet master. But why is suggestion talking to me? I guess it's just a thought in my head. Okay. Anyway. I like how these portraits change based on... But this isn't Suggestion's portrait, is it? Oh, I guess it is. It's the upper half of the portrait. The lower half is blocked by these icons. Anyway, can't talk to anyone else. I mean, sure. What does this actually... Are either of these actually bad cop?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. Well, that's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Yay, good job.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the heart ease.
Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. Sure.
Too late. Leo's mouth is still moving, and the words are spewing forth. Words, words, and look, even more words. This guy could go on till the end of days.
You have so many words that the narrator did not want to narrate it.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who... No, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh, yes. Born and raised in Arish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad after he got a bit violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Oh yeah, I feel you. I haven't lost my accent, and yeah.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No, sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Sheep and other animals.
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
I mean, sure. I don't think this really matters. But sure.
The containers in the yard are green in Wild Pine's livery, and the mountains rising behind Leo is all red in Union colors.
That took a rather large role to figure out, but sure.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Leo, has anyone told you why you need to change the covers? This is like a massive redecorating operation, Kim. Eh?
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
Thanks, Leo. You've been very helpful.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
So, when I level up, and I seem to be able to level up in the middle of the conversation. Oh, that's what it does. Never mind. Let's pick one thing to level up. So this gives me a bonus point in something, right? I feel like these are kind of high enough. On one hand, I kind of want to push this as high as I can to see where eventually there's going to be an epic roll of some kind, right? Where I need a 14 plus 10 or something to reach. But at the same time, I need to I need to increase all these other things as well. I also seem to be able to hold my point, right? I don't have to use the point right now. It's one of those games, especially if I save regularly. It's one of those games where you run into a check and you're like, oh, maybe I want to boost this check by increasing this permanently. And unused point in old save file. What game did I recently do this in? Where I saved points until I needed them. What game was that? Every game. Well, I distinctly remember a game where I hoarded a whole bunch of save points. Specifically, it's a very similar concept to this. I don't know. It's lost in the abyss of the number of games I play. I've not played Citizen Sleeper, no. I feel like it's some kind of top-down RPG, or it's either top-down RPG or This is gonna bug me for a while. So I recently looked at a screenshot of it or something, and I was like, hey, I had lots of points saved up. Not that, or I went back to the game and I applied some points to get past some roll. But no, it wasn't a roll, it was just a... Oh, you know what? I think it was just... I don't think it was recently, but I am probably thinking of Cyberpunk. That's probably the last time I was hoarding points until I ran into a skill check that needed the points, and then put it in. I put it in like right there and then. Yeah, it's probably Cyberpunk. If it's not, I don't wanna figure it out any longer. Do you work here?
Yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo. I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away.
Nice. And when both of them are away?
Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus
Douai
likes so
Sucre.
much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio.
Sat down besides the radio.
But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes I am, yes I am.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure.
Good job.
For a fraction of a second,
For her.
there's sadness in
Or
his
not.
eyes.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years she has.
I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
The lieutenant smiles at the little man.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful lot in Martinaise, but the recognition from an authority figure made Leo's day.
Sure, what's in the container
Follow
over
that
there?
one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Looking for the leader of the dock workers unit. I'm not sure why I would be looking for the leader. I just kind of wandered across this way and started wandering around. But sure.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is. Him and his brother are both
I don't
nice
actually have a
fellows.
reason.
They've lived their entire lives in this here neighborhood.
So I've just been trying to get into the docks, but I don't actually have a reason to get into the docks. I haven't even examined the body yet. But we kind of wandered off this way. You're probably expected to go somewhere else first. Yeah.
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinaise what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to the same school we did when we were boys.
Patience. Deep down you have the mental power to keep listening. Not many would, but you do.
Oh, go on.
Had an arithmetics teacher, Miss Bellows. Her real name was Miss Bellams. She was a real pretty lady, but when she got mad, all the boys liked her, if you know what I mean, mister. We used to sneak in her yard in the dark and peek through the window. One time we saw Miss Bellows with a fellow. Yes, we did, mister. Them was naked too. That's all I got to say about that.
Very interesting, very interesting. Thank you for telling me the whole thing.
Thank you. Almost forgot. Mr. Everett is in that container over there.
I got XP for
Got
that.
distracted
Sure.
telling the story, but he's in there.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Oh, this is just a photo. Oh, this is actually a sellable. Heh. My photo collage. Okay. Armed with my 1 experience point, 1 skill point. Let's go poke around in here. Taxidermy fish that tells time. Nice.
Before you is a walrus of a man
Look at his
seated
eyes.
behind a large desk. He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you. With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
This table is very disturbing. The top part here is taller than the bottom part here that's further away from him. It's very. I expect it to be like reversed, if anything. Like the back part should be taller, right? But it isn't, and it's very disturbing. And there was a steam cart. This looks like a fishing rod in a corner here. Huh? Fishing rod, fish. Well, fake fish.
A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Sure.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank. Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses.
His +6 glasses. What is perception sight? Why does it look like that? Perception sight. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Okay.
Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's forehead.
Oh, this is mean. This is prime
At
mean,
first,
so.
nothing happens. His face wears a wide and self-satisfied smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips. Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops, it's going to be a good one.
I don't actually have anything to ask him, so there is no point in me speaking up first.
So,
He begins to speak, albeit very slowly, purposefully leaving a pause after his opener.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Wait, he knows my name? I don't even know my own name.
Please, have a seat.
Gestures to a tiny folding chair opposite to his giant desk. This one.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Lieutenant nods at you, then the chair.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best.
Oh, that's Kim. That's me deducing what Kim is thinking.
Forget about that. What's with this
Yes.
Dubois stuff?
Yes.
You're
Yes.
getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Exactly. Why are you calling me Mr. Dubois?
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing. Forget about it. Filter it out. He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
Bye.
Have a good day, Mr. Dubois. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around.
I'm just curious why the exit path goes here. Does
Mr.
here.
Dubois, I hope time
Okay,
is
so it
on
just
your
goes back
side
to this
time.
one.
Please, take a seat.
I rather stand.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us
He's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense.
I
Don't
don't
give
sit.
him the
It's kind of
pleasure.
my thing.
Very well, Mr. Dubois. I respect a man with strong convictions.
As he nods, his multiple chins move like ocean waves.
I, too, have convictions. One of which is that I will not engage with any man who won't face me at eye level. Should you find yourself more amenable in the future, I'd gladly resume our conversation. But until then, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave.
Damn, that's a nasty play. He's got you. A
I
tight
don't know
invitation
volition.
in a fork. Guess you just have to sit or leave.
I'd leave. So what happens now? That's it.
Mr. Dubois.
Okay, fine.
I
Take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you are a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head of the Debardairs Union help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
I have to actually heal it or I'll die, right? That's funny.
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's violating your backside.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Sorry, who?
This should take care of that nonsense.
He points on a giant novelty check on his desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, take it.
I like this guy
Hey,
already.
that's 25 real. That's good money. Think of all the stuff you could owe him for. This is a trap.
Wait, you know Garrett?
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work, that boy is.
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least don't thank him for it.
Alright, sure.
Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Or...
No.
No.
Cool.
It's
I wouldn't
cool.
go that far. I'm sure there are cooler things than delivering a comically oversized novelty check to a cafeteria manager. But, sure, if that's what's cool nowadays. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun. Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
I'm glad he knows all these things about me that I don't.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun. Oh God, why didn't you think of this before? Cops have guns. Where's yours?
Pat your pockets.
It's gone. Your gun is gone. There's nothing in your pockets.
You don't need a gun. We can still have
Necktie,
fun
shut
without
up.
the gun. The fun doesn't need to stop. Have some right now.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious.
Ooh, that's my
Don't
first
be.
name.
Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Look at those modifiers. So composure starts at a 3. Interesting. To the novelty check, didn't say thanks for it. Gun was a surprise. The chair's killing you. Side effect spooks. Kim.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, they're actually pushing me to that red check.
Officer,
I'm gonna fail this.
I wouldn't be so
Okay.
sure about that.
I basically need a double 6 for this, right? 3% is a double 6.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost your gun and those children are gonna shoot themselves with it.
Nah, let's have a full breakdown. I like breakdowns.
You want to cry? God, you're weak. Whatever you do, don't cry. He'll think you're disgusting.
What? Who cares what he thinks?
Mr. Dubois, you don't look so good.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating. What is he trying to pull here? You need to cool the fuck down. Chill.
Mr. Dubois! Mr. Dubois! Harry!
Ooh, this seems like we're heading towards a bad end. I kind of want to go. And both of them actually. Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no Harrys. Let your mind go to your safe place. Sure.
While Everard is distracted by your odd behavior, the lieutenant's eyes are mapping everything around you.
Nice.
The folder, desk, papers on the wall.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay? Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's Mr. Dubois.
So this is like a basketball throw. I'm throwing Mr. Dubois back at him. Actually, this chair is uncomfortable. I could use a glass of water, sure.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm an extremely busy man, as I'm sure you are too.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
But I want my water.
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself together and ask him questions. Police officer questions. It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
I'm looking at your shady bro. And somehow a lot of these are not actually pertaining to the murder investigation at all. This is the only one. I want to talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the
Secret
strike.
task complete.
So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
But
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
sure.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
I've opened a few doors in my life.
And I'm sure you're going to open this one with flying colors, Harry. This really is very simple, and there's nothing shady about it.
The stars aligned into a cosmic frown.
The stars align to
He
cosmic
has
frown.
your fate decided. Bide your time, however, and let the stars continue their course, and that frown shall turn into a smile. Only if you play along.
I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique.
Oh, he
you
knows
do.
I rolled a double six
You
against the
look
other
like
guy.
you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Sure. Nah.
Of course, Harry, I understand. But if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find your gun. Even worse, we won't be able to speak like equals about the murder. Perhaps this was just bad timing for you. Know that you can always come back
Kinda
to
want to
me.
go through his
I
other
really
conversation
hope you
options
do.
first.
For your sake, my sake, and for your gun's sake too.
Yes, we both understand what you meant.
This may be the only way, he thinks. I won't hold it against you. In fact, we probably should reconsider later.
Probably. Let's talk about my lost
Yes,
gun.
your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
This is a trivial check of 6. It's impossible to fail a check under 6. I mean, it's impossible to fail a check of 6. Even if I was, I mean, I guess unless I had a lot of penalties in a skill. Since these skill checks seem to be the score plus 6, my rhetoric would have to be at a -1 to fail this. Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage? I don't care about my gun, keep it.
I don't care about my gun. I love it, Harry. Wish I could be like that, but I can't. I have a responsibility to this community. I can't have a loaded gun out in the streets.
Why did this complete this task?
The officer is exaggerating. Of course we care about the missing firearm, and we are actively looking for it as well.
Why did this do this? Or is it because I figured out that he has it?
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking for it is unfortunate, if inevitable, and doesn't put the RCM in a good light.
What do you mean, if inevitable?
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Looks like we have a friendly gun-finding competition on our hands.
I feel like we didn't totally finish this.
What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it
Oh.
the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost
So
gun
I can't
in
look
one
at I can't look
sentence?
at the other
Don't worry,
options
it's
under
just a
this
lead.
chain now.
It'll probably turn out to be nothing.
You call me Mr. Dubois, why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard, I call you Harry.
So that's really my name.
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
My memory is fine, I'm just testing you.
So good to hear that, Harry. Apparently my sources were wrong. However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out. With my big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of honey from his lips.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You feel like a Dubois, but you don't feel like a Harry. Strange.
Challenging 12 versus your total 14.
You don't feel like any of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
Fun options. Okay, so not this. This is too far off the trail. I like these two options, but I haven't really been going with this thing that they've been trying to push onto me. I feel like a Dubois, but not quite like a Harry. I'll follow this and go here.
Sure, okay. You're Harold. Harmon. Haroldamus? But that's not what the record says. The record says Harry Dubois, a real man's name. Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
You know anything about my family?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I do. I think I do. I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry, you're not simply a cop, you're a star. A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's what I like about you. Yep, I agree.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
Okay, this guy's a good guy.
The giant neon sign reading Harry Dubois, hanging from the Cavalson crane, can be seen all the way to Jamrock.
Nice. Alright, thanks for letting me know that.
Somewhere in Mirova, a beautiful woman sees the bright glow
Mirova.
on the horizon and says to herself, "Oh my God, I shouldn't have left him."
Where do you get the folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
I mean, sure. I'm not sure if this will provoke something if I fail, but we won't be back in this chain anyway.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
He knows everything about
I'm
me.
sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has no RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship. And I want you to feel
Okay,
free.
let's
Of
go.
course, Harry, of course.
We'll do this
Let's not
later.
linger on
So
personal
to go,
details and amnesia.
we've done this,
You
right?
Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of
I
course.
just want to grade out.
Let's not linger
Let's do
on-
this.
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry.
Oh,
you
he
spin
does?
kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
Nice.
Would you
was
ask
a
a
double
man
six.
like that how he got into your container yard?
You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container.
I'm just proving to you I'm a superstar detective.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Wait, you need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great, wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Here, you're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care, Harry.
Thanks. Honestly, I just wanted to save. No, I didn't actually get the card as an item, just a novelty check.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
So much for his convictions. Looking to your shady brew.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shadier.
So this guy actually gets me. He
He
gets me.
sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
He gets me on a visceral level. Well, my character anyway. I'm
A
reconsidering.
fantastic
Sure.
change of heart, Harry. Go talk to Manana down by the gates. He'll brief you and give you the key.
Okay.
Just open one little door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door. That's it. Anything else we should discuss?
Nah.
See you soon, Debardeur. Just kidding, but not too much.
See you soon. Just kidding, but not too much. So does he want to see me soon or not? Weird phrasing here. Okay, union guy. Fun conversation. Let's go. Do you have any additional conversation now?
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my
You
apartment
didn't take the
building.
check.
They
I'm
can
okay.
only get so far before they're
I like
looking to
money.
get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
I have some questions for you if there's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all,
Okay,
mister.
so nothing new.
No
Bye. I still can't open whatever this is. Missed this on the way in. So we came from, what's this? What's this? Falson means whale fought in Ardan. Money. Wait. Oh, a health potion. Good. My morale's getting low. I'm not sure if this will regenerate by itself or anything like that. We'll find out, I guess.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with
Oh
use.
no.
It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Do you mind? Unskippable cutscenes.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been fulfilled. To move this container.
What's inside the container? So when these conversations are happening, I'm talking to myself, eh? What's inside the
Who
container?
can say? All you know is, it's special.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Why not?
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
What? Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was
You
hanging from
just
the crane.
picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container.
True.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the Union, right?
Right. Knock on the
No
door.
reply.
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Rhetoric. Impossible. 18. Persuade the door to open. Sure.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay. This reminds me though. We have
Yes?
this conversation. Put skill points into Inland Empire to open this fight check. Okay. Okay. If you insist. I probably have to also, I can't actually pick this option without probably going out and back in.
Yes?
What if you did it?
Did what? The hangman?
Yes, you killed him. And then, as part of the plan, you drowned out the memory.
Nice.
Maybe this is why your chest feels so hollow. You did an awful thing, and you can't even bring yourself to acknowledge it.
You forced that one. Are you talking about the door here? Did I even have the option to force it open? Kim, I think oh, when you said force, do you mean? You mean you save scum until you get a double six on the reload under double six. Nice. Was it anything interesting? How did that go? Since I'm obviously not going to be back here to double six at the you have no recollection or what? But you did it, right? So that's the same as what's happening here. I did it, and then I have no recollection of what happened after. Kim, I think I may be the murderer. I killed the man and then tricked myself into forgetting about it. This is weird because I made the check. But then if I do this, doesn't it just end? But sure, let's go here.
And what has led you to this conclusion?
And my chest feels hollow, like I did something terrible.
That is a common side effect of overindulgence. It will pass.
So you're saying I didn't kill him?
I find that highly unlikely. It's not unusual for detectives to feel complicit
See,
in
that was
crime
kinda boring.
until the perpetrator is apprehended, especially when the investigation is dragging. So let's get back to it, shall we?
So I didn't actually convince him about anything. That was kind of boring. I thought he would
Yes?
I thought that chain would create some kind of permanent change in him. Oh well. Oh, and by the way, do I have any other thing on the door here? Nope.
before the...
Okay. Bye. There's apparently all sorts of stuff up here that I missed. How do I get here? How do I get here? Not from here, that's for sure. There was nothing here, right? We've done this. I didn't actually look at the windows. Well, I guess the whole thing is
This
considered the
isn't
same
like
thing. I did not take the painkillers. Can't reach that. Too far to see those things. This is not a real staircase, right? As far as I can tell. These things out of reach. But these things, how do I get up here? It looks like I have to climb up this way.
The file cabinet stands. Remember, Leo, Everart's shoes. Special word. All items on the drawer slide.
Okay, we're done here. Let's get out. What was that? That tooltip said. That tooltip was really fast, but I think it said sleeping before 9 PM will restore all your health and morale. Was that what it said? That's an interesting note, so. We came up this way. No, we came this way to punch that guy, right? Is he still... he's not unconscious. Let's see. Hi.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered. A little.
A little.
He means very little.
Bye. So,
So, how'd you like our harbor?
neighbor utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He nods solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Any idea who killed the hangman?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
Yeah. The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killing?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold on, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No, this has been very useful. I got 5 XP from it.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Everett says you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to the weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I heard something about weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar. I don't even know what this means. So I'm gonna pick it.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend.
I have no idea what you're talking
What
about.
you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Good job.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person when he'll be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Another sip from his flask.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting.
Why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
The boss man Everett, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
He is a great guy. What does bossing the union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
You're right, he's very ascetic.
Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on. Sure.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure. I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
I've noticed that there are a lot of different colors that I get for the continue button that kind of correspond to these, right? But I'm not sure why.
The look in his brown eyes comes
It's just
as
whatever's coming out,
understanding.
right?
For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
Like, I know that that yellow meant one of these checks was coming up. This blue means one of these checks is coming up, but it doesn't tell me which one. And it probably doesn't matter since these are not rolls.
It all comes together now.
Encyclopedia.
The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Sure. It really needs a physics check. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That of a noble peasant or
Oh, no,
a traveling herdsman.
I guess it's just
True
a normal,
to yourself, independent in your
a
actions,
normal
loyal
conversation
to your
branch.
friends.
Doesn't sound that cool. It sounds antiquated, obsolete, passé. It's not disco.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be. An endless torrent of time.
Okay, good job. Bye. Thanks for the key. I'll go and autosave there.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again. Let's talk about our right to work.
So did I not open the gates? I guess I don't know where the gates are. I don't think I ever went in here either.
A
Also,
lorry
there are coins on the
stuck
floor.
in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Yeah, but wouldn't these guys have gone through? In the meantime?
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several
Maybe
suns
it
and
did, yeah.
wheels sewn into the curtains.
But then they wanted me to open the gate, and they didn't move anywhere. So yeah, I guess I'm not sure what gate that originally opened.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The racist lorry driver, the one all the way back there? Think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Well, I'm gonna take this money. What's this? Foreign car, kept in good condition.
Right to work! Right to work! We were promised work. We'd be in.
The physically imprint.
We were prompt. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel.
Or was the was the access panel to the secretary's office? That can't be though, right? Or maybe it is? I didn't try the secretary office's door before I went here. This kind of implies that that would be strange to have the access panel blocking the secretary's office.
And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
You can't get by Measure Head, but I got by Measure Head. I kicked him in the face.
Yeah. I saw your ballerina moves up there. In a real fight, these acrobatics will get you killed faster than a bullet. You caught him off guard. That only happens once. Now he's alert, standing on a narrow bridge, and my men are tired and hungry.
Have you considered storming in, like all of you?
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home.
We've seen this part before.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get...
Bye. We should also go check if this guy has a different conversation now if I try to hit the button again, which I didn't do. So the button is still green,
Your race
right?
descent has temporarily halted, but you will fall. Don't be vulgar.
There must be some.
We've been through this as well,
He's
even though
keeping
this is
well
red, even though this is uncolored. Earlier I didn't know his name, so that's about the only thing. So I guess even though it's the same options, it's technically a different chain.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision.
Yeah, we've gone through
Also,
this.
to serve.
Actually, we
is
haven't gone.
not-
Oh no, we have gone through this.
It takes discipline. Your petulant
Individualism
individualism has only
Communism is pretty
contributed
cool,
to
sure.
your race failure.
But no, I would say this.
It is jam. Individualism. You
Sure.
Rock and roll is moribund. Only Koikos listen to it anymore. There is no life left in it. My people abandoned it long ago. It leads only to neurodegenerative
No, that was an achievement.
herpes and heroin overdoses.
I just want to let him finish speaking first. There was an achievement for saying 7 deranged superstar lines. I'm not sure what they mean by deranged. I am a superstar. But apparently 7 of them were deranged.
I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened.
No,
to
we'll just
many
skip
of
through this and...
I can see that.
But we've
we
already gone through
are
this
the-
yesterday.
I am a descendant.
What happens if I take this
Levels,
one?
No. I have heard.
He would be appreciative if you did
Bye.
not.
Yes.
This could have made him more open to discussing the race enigma with you.
I can actually...
Just
Oh!
try again.
Oh, but that's
This is
still
one
failed.
of those things where the wise sage wants you to exhibit perseverance.
Okay, so this failed, but what happened here was that I did not put a level into conceptualization, but I did increase my score, increase my possibility thing because I had a modifier. But that's weird because yesterday I also had this, right? I just rolled terribly again. But I think because I found out his name, we went down a separate tree, and I ended up, I don't know. Sure.
Inane popular culture lingo. It is
So it's not-
intellectually uninteresting.
It is
to
not
sock
that you need to
anything
put
to
skill
an
points into this to
infant
open a
such as
check.
you.
You can also get modifiers to open a check. But I don't think we're gonna get any of those, so goodbye. I don't need to talk to you anyway. Bye. But yeah, maybe this was luck. I don't know. That sounds very... That would have been very strange, huh? Because you wouldn't get by him without passing that check or sucking him, right? And you wouldn't be able to get to the union guy and do all and get this side quest to open the thing. And that seemed like a pretty major part of the plot. So I can't imagine that they would have locked that behind getting by that guy. Maybe they did though. I don't know. To find out, we'll have to play a second playthrough someday. What is this? So we've been in there. There's some stuff down. This is the lorry driver. So we went this way and did all these things. I don't think we talked to you, right? Because we didn't come down this way.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A
Tommy
simple little
Lahone.
cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet.
Hey there. Oh. I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
I am the law.
You sure
This is
are,
my
my
song.
man. You sure are, my man.
What's going on
It's the
here?
jam, my man.
Emotions towards a sprawl. Lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So, how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly praised, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
Behind the laugh, however, a touch of sorrow.
So tell me, what do you need?
What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
You're under arrest. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Sure.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Mostly sporting goods?
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
That I found A6 you've got there? I needed a 4 for that, and I did have that.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he spent too long in this lorry.
Could I get one of those tracksuits you're hauling?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
So nothing legal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Fair enough. Another
The
question.
man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
So knowing that getting a modifier lets you retry the roll, I wonder if I should roll now and then do this and see if I get something. I doubt I will though. Let's go through this first. Care to spare some change for working staff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
What's in you demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Haven't we done number 1 already?
Some pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, we
I've
have.
heard talk.
Ah, yes, from
Anything
the Wild
else I
Pines.
should
Anything
know?
else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Know anything about that guy?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Fair enough, yeah. I guess let's try this. What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar? How?
It's hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest, down the street that goes beyond the horizon.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
I like how you can just kind of continue, like as though he barged into this conversation as well. Just continue. Really, you can tell me, as though he knows that I've been talking. He knows as though he can read this entire conversation backlog. Sure, let's go there. Really, you can tell me.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Or it's almost like I read out this line out aloud, right? Even though I'm having a conversation with myself, I have been wondering whether I'm actually saying some of these words. Oh no, I guess this is. So this does not have quotation marks on it. Yeah, if it's in quotation marks, it's something I said out loud. Okay. Because I've been trying to understand how the conversation works here when half the time I'm talking to myself and half the time I'm not. But yeah, I guess quotation marks here. What's in the southwest? Excuse me? He emerges from his reverie. Really, you can tell me. Okay.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way, waiting all the way in Diora. And here I am stuck in this shit, so far from home.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much, on another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. Can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
Kind of an insensitive question, but what it's like to miss someone.
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
By the way, what happened to this thing? I'm still trying to remember. Okay.
What about you, cop man? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling?
I miss my gun. I lost it. No, I feel hunted. So we're not going to pick number 2. 1, 3, and 4 all sound interesting in some way, in different ways. I don't like number 1 either here, so it's either 3 or 4. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is. Or no, I feel hunted. This is more of a drama kind of thing, right? Like, I don't actually feel hunted, but if I say this here, it will be me trying to get into a character. I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss. Missing like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this.
Nice.
It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Thanks, I hope so too. So halfway through the next level.
Don't be a stranger.
Gives a salute with 2 fingers. Which 2 fingers? Oh, yeah, this is not happening. Let's go down this way. Stuff below here. So this should loop back around, I'm guessing, maybe? Perhaps, somewhat, sort of. Not really. What's this? A bold sign, Human Ox, covers the track. What this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
This horse head is not connected to the rest of the body. It's very disconcerting. Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane."
I have a pretty high encyclopedia. Oh, no, never mind. I don't. But sure.
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy? In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His
How dare
own
him.
maladministration
How dare he.
foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Stop the knowledge from pouring in. No, let's go on. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Nice, so he's a hoarder, like me.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
He probably even used sheets under his blanket. No, that was a cart, fishing village cart. Horrific necktie. No one asked for your opinion, by the way. Man certainly knew how to live. I would like to sleep on gold, hustler style. The king's the king and he can do everything. Anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit. No, I would like to sleep on gold.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
So he was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie?
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Elysium Bay.
I guess we should do 1 and 2 before we go on too far. Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine.
Okay, what is nose candy? Okay.
Cocaine.
This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Cocaine.
Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Elysium Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn of the century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled.
It's pretty difficult to blow up something and then further damage it. How do you further damage something that's been blown apart?
Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue.
Hammer the
If
pieces,
the
yeah.
communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces.
We'll restart the monument.
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Nice.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Okay, but it wasn't the horse's fault. But my guy is halfway crazy, so yes, that's brilliant, so funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists.
Nah, they're right.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Hoi polloi. Well, got some XP out of that. And meet this guy, wait around a little longer. What's this? +1 physical instrument. Why does it tell me which slot it goes into? I guess it goes into here. But you would think it would, okay, well I guess when I pick it up it highlights the slot. Sort of. +1 physical instrument, work it. Tank top, gym vest, reeking of sweat. This sleeveless shirt is the best choice if you're not afraid to show off your masculine upper body and that hairy chest. And your character's thing changes as you do that, right? So I can actually do this, do this, do this, take off my pants, and walk around like this. Sounds good. But let's not actually do that. But I could. And I do like that his doll changes. But this? Oh, it says robbery? Okay. Let's rob. Who are you? So does this loop around to this side at all? Or am I... Is there actually no way in from here? Oh, there... It does, okay. So I did come all the way here and did yeah. Just not below here, just up here. It was a rhetorical question, probably.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
I basically need a 5th row here for Twitch chat, and you can be one of the cards on Twitch chat, and you just occasionally chime in. It doesn't matter if it's correct or wrong, just chime in. I don't know what my Twitch chat score is. It's probably a decimal point though. Definitely not a nice round number. It's like 3.5 or something. The small wrinkled woman does not agree. Okay, they did read this out.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Encyclopedia guy is pretty good.
It's the warmth
like him.
of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter. Some cigarettes and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma? How much? Medium 10. So I need an inland of at least 4. I apparently have an inland of 9. So 9 plus 6.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead. Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
So if her smile keeps widening every time I press 1, then her smile now must be really wide, right?
Her smile just keeps
How wide
widening.
can a smile get?
Her hair is grey like lead.
By the way, who's Pale Driver? Oh, I guess that's her name. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Bye. Fine, let's talk
The
to you.
woman still
Snap her fingers.
Wait,
Oh.
she's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
If you say so. Okay, so let's dismiss this guy.
Yes? Excuse me?
Beat it.
Frankly, Detective, you're in a deranged state. I can't let you proceed without close supervision. In fact, under normal circumstances, I'd be duty-bound to report you. Take it as a token of good faith between our precincts that I haven't done so.
I know what the RCM is. What?
That's good.
But what if I need some me time?
Some you time? This is a police investigation, not a journey of self-discovery. You'll still have your evenings to yourself.
Sure. Maybe I need someone to cram my style every now and then.
You might. It's important not to let one...
Okay, fine. So I cannot dismiss him. Don't worry, I'll come back here tonight to snap my fingers and talk to you. I can't leave that way. Go around this way. Oh, that is that way. I guess the pathing was weird. Okay. I have not gone anywhere down here. I have not even touched this yet on purpose. I want to go back in here. Because it's 3 p.m. Doesn't it? Yeah, that means this is open. There's money down here. Yoink. The dishes are dry and they smell of chemicals and pine tree. Thanks for the autosave. What's this? An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. See, this one they do have an Oxford comma here. But earlier on there were some lines without Oxford commas. Thanks for your money. What's this?
You see
No, this one is
heavy steel
correct.
door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Oxford commas are correct. The other one though was refund you to the earlier one. Yeah, that's true. And the fact that now that we've seen both, obviously one of them is an error. It's not a stylistic thing, right? It's inconsistent. You see a heavy steel door with prominent dimple locks painted blue.
You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door leads. So this option is a speaking one, right? And these two are not. Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
A few more times.
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
It's part of the rolling in wrecks. There's something about this place that makes me want to know.
Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it. As a side investigation.
Fuck him.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself.
The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Explore the rolling's secret, quote-unquote, mine, quote-unquote, passages. Talk to you. Hi, talk to you.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Funny that I couldn't talk to him from this side. I had to move all the way here and then talk to him.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Goranci and Kubek.
Goranci, Kubek. That's what, Polish? Sounds Polish.
It must be his name. Goranci. Goranci Kubek.
Logic failure.
Sounds representative.
Goranci. Some questions to ask Mr. Kubek of your official police business. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions? Goranci. I have some questions to ask. Obviously, these feel wrong because I failed this, so let's go this way. I have some questions to ask.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
What is in that barge you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
Yes.
Horse need more vodka?
Yes.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
The horrific necktie, sir.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Oh dear. So this, well, I guess this feels like a choice with serious future consequences, right? But turning it down also lowers your morale, right? Yeah, what the hell? My necktie said so. Yes, turn the vodka up.
He smiles, nodding vigorously, then pours half a bottle of vodka into the pot. With a whistle, he stirs the brew.
And can I have some of that brew, Mr. Garanti?
He smiles and nods enthusiastically and, chattering away in his language, ladles some brew into a small thermal cup, then hands it to you.
You said you're friends with Maniana, is that true?
The mention of Maniana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
They're friends. Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine, Neve. Communication. What a wonderful thing. I could talk to this guy. First, let's go here. Clear out this dot. Ooh. +1 physique. -1 morale. +1 physique. Like. Permanently? Temporarily? This bonus from items is a... Obviously it's not... It probably isn't permanent, right? But it doesn't tell you... Well, especially since it says users left 3. Let's keep it around for now. See?
Can I help you?
I'm gonna see. So about the money I owe,
Yes. Have you got it?
can I pay with this check? Show him the giant novelty check.
You must be joking, right? You come here, trash everything, and now you try to pay with a novelty check?
Yes.
This isn't a game show. I'm not going to accept it. You owe me cold, hard money. I want to see that money in the palm of my hand. Every single cent.
You can cash it in at the local frit near the harbor gate.
Oh, okay.
So it might not be enough to cover it.
How much I owe you?
A lot.
130 rel.
lot.
Okay, let's talk about
Like
something
what?
else.
I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely
In the... Yes.
the question.
Yes.
First we find a sad
Hi,
band.
Nubi.
Then we sing this place to shit.
How are you doing today? I love Inland Empire. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard. A thing I need to talk about.
What thing?
There's the mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
I'm good, thanks. Doing well. Doing well. This is the second day, my second day in this game, I think, after I finished FFT. So far, I've been having a blast. It's one of those games that I kind of missed when it was going, I guess when it just released. But I know that it has really good glowing reviews and all. But I never got around to it, and I never got around to the remaster either when that came around. But now that but because I waited long enough, it got remastered. It appeared in a Humble Monthly, I think. That's probably where I got it. I'm guessing. And I had a slot here, then this looked like a good game to play to fill up the time between now and Christmas sale. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, doing well. I hope you are too. Oh, you said you are, so yeah. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... He's gonna cut me off.
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
Oh, okay. Oh, it connects to the building next door. Okay, gotcha.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old
Maybe.
junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Let him get to pretend he's indifferent. I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Fair.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Animals, how dare you? He's calling me an animal. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain. I better catch a hint.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Why is he looking at me when he says that?
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Oh, if you say so. It's a shame you've got to suck up to the Union to stay afloat.
I don't. I'm simply providing a service, or really facilitating the offering of services to paying customers, and
Checkmate.
It doesn't matter. I don't have to explain myself to you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
What?
I think it's like after 9 p.m. or something.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
This thing-based questionnaire. God, I saw another thing at the web, but yeah. We've been through this last
Another
week.
thing. Yes.
Fine. That's a game giving me a hint.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy.
Teary-eyed,
It's
such a-
almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
An hour, 2 hours. Pretty long is drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your
It's a
mesolimbic
limbic
reward
reward
pathway
pathway.
worried there. Not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for guard to serve me up a beverage.
Forget about the bar. Or don't forget about it. You should totally try to get a drink there too. But first, you should lick that stain off the counter. Yeah, man. Let's get wild.
Yeah,
Lick it.
Mr. Electrochemistry, you and me don't have a good relationship. Go to Party Planet. Love and be loved by drags. Now, if it were Inland Empire telling me to say that, sure. You, not this time. Don't lick it.
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. Get your drink on and your act together.
It's a task. You'll give me XP. The hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand. You could put in a health slot in your inventory and the magic will happen by its own. Oh. So that means if I put this in my hand, if I put this in my hand, if I do this, it will trigger a cutscene. Users left 3. I do have the morale. You know what?
Well, hello.
Well, hello.
Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol. Here's where the magic happens.
Look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the thermal cup. The borscht may not look like much, but doubtless it'll get the job done. Better pop it open before it gets cold.
It's 3:56. Should I really do this right now? Whatever.
Wow, the gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it. There's a satisfying pop as the cap comes off, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now. You see a flash of teeth, a young woman smiling at you near some railway overpass in your ruined past. She is gorgeous, and she is yours.
I needed an Inland Empire of 6 there. I have 9, so I passed. What will be the repercussions if I take this sip? So I'm asking Inland Empire now. I'm asking my gut feeling, the gut feeling part of me. My imagination. Sure, what will be the repercussions?
Nothing. Some
Oh, I'm not asking
mental
him.
stuff. Nothing to be worried about. Physically, you'll be strong as an ox.
Some mental stuff, nothing to worry about. Asking my whole self, yeah. It's interesting that this came up in the middle of this conversation though. It almost kind of suggests that, yeah, bad things will happen, but I might remember something as well. I'm going to try it. I do have 3 charges of it anyway.
A golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
I leveled up by drinking alcohol. That just happened, okay? So one of the reasons I did that is I wanted to see if this is permanent. I doubt it, but I also want to see how long it lasts. Or if there's any indication as to how long it lasts. Get hold of a set song tape. Whirling Rex balcony after 10 p.m. So the thing about this is that if I sleep before 9 p.m, I think I get a refill on this thing, right? I'm 1 out of 6 right now.
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's an alcohol button. Alcohol gives +1 to physique skills. Physical instrument, half light, electrochemistry, endurance, pain threshold, and shivers. This is good before rolling a white check, but damages your morale. And remember,
from the void we came, and to the void we must return.
So this button is alcohol. What is this button? This button, alcohol 2, means that I have 2 more charges on this thing, right? Wait, oh yeah, here. This thing. Users left 2. So I drank this at 3:56 or 3:59, somewhere between there. See how long before it expires. In the meantime, Salam, who are you? So you still don't have anything. This sign I can't read anymore. I'm pretty sure it's set after a certain time. Do you want to let me check what time then? Does it tell me what time anywhere here? No, it doesn't. I wish there was a way to reread the note. The note is right there, right? But I can't read it. This note. It was there when I first started. So we had a hint again. Something about 2100 and... But I can't tell if it's set to... If it's set, I guess I can go in and out until I get it. The time is not really moving. Skill points can buy new thought cabinet slots. Really? Like this thing? Or does it mean by getting rid of one old thing? Don't know. Drugs. Sleep after 21. Okay, you can sleep after 2100. There's a missing period there. Sleeping recovers all your health and morale. So it's not that you have to sleep by 2100 to get the benefit or anything like that. I wish that tooltip didn't disappear so quickly. But at least now I know what it's at. Let's come here and turn in this thing.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
I wish a web search easily revealed the information. We're just people having trouble sleeping. Sure.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
She rolls up the giant novelty check, looks like she's seen it before, and slips it under the counter.
Anything else I can do for you?
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling Rex?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Okay.
A warehouse?
This is important.
She scrunches up her face. into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine.
Same
For it
thing.
do-
I have 1 health potion and 3 morale potions, quote unquote. This is the thing where you can put in bottles to get coins, to get money. This you buy pills from. This I don't remember.
A colorful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you
Ah.
that both alcohol and
Oh,
cigarettes
these are
damage your
potions.
health.
Oh, these are alcohol. These are buffs. Okay.
The pale age vodka is special. I mean,
Substances give powerful bonuses to your... Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note, consuming substances can have
I wonder why
unforeseen
this is
consequences for you.
5 and this is 30. Is it because there's a lot more charges? You can't actually see them. And why is this 3 instead of 5? Who knows? There was that circular thing around my head, but there was that the bubble never actually appeared. Then as I ran on, it disappeared. There's apparently some coins here I never picked up. It never appeared. That's a circular thing appeared, but the wheel appeared, but the interaction thing did not. I mean, I guess it didn't help that I was sprinting. So this is the police car, right? Pick them up if you had a bag. I do not have a bag. This is the Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B. This, the body's probably behind here. We're not going there. What are all these nonsense? This book has a rose, a pistol, and a half-naked dame on its cover. On the cover stands a very muscular man, surrounded by flames. This is a book about pate. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. A book of Boyadero culture, it promotes freedom and roaming upstream. Book about the future, the government reads your mind using radio technology. Crime, romance. So this is missing Oxford, crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Step right in. The store is open.
Young girl with chubby red cheeks is waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law.
I know, sir.
She stomps her feet to feel warmer.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of a store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Contradiction. Because there is an Oxford comma here, but there isn't an Oxford comma here.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
I failed this encyclopedia check. You need a 6 for whatever this is. What is a book? I think this is the first encyclopedia check that I've actually failed. What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
And as the bot message said, you can redeem 10,000 points for a postcard for Christmas if you're interested and have the and have the points. Mostly because I have nothing for people to spend points on. Besides that and the 100k redeem.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones, but sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting, thanks.
My pleasure. Anything
I
else
get
you'd
XP
like
for
to
that.
know?
I learned what a board game is. I get XP. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
She smiles at the thought, perhaps imagining herself in that situation.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What about when both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written really well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about when everyone is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story.
Everyday
That's
life?
more like everyday life.
Yeah, poor people are boring.
I guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
What about a book where the man and lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
Yeah, you think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup? Ooh, maybe I'll get my song from here.
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination, only it's really long and drawn out, scarred for life, phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Does that ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mum.
Yes, she knows books, definitely.
What was that? An idea for
What was
an
that?
unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
That's enough romance for me. I had other questions.
Maybe some about other books?
That was my... This thing. Logic 1 is from here. This thing gives me a... So far it gives me a +1 encyclopedia. We'll see how much it actually gives me. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Wait, not crime fiction. I need to know what crime is. Why would anyone want to read about crime? Sure.
It's exciting to people, I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is, or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm a policeman myself, by the way. The law, as I said. So this specific one refers to your opening line, right? Because when I open with I am the law, if I said hello or one of the other options, they probably wouldn't have this part here, which is cool.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Huh, well, what does a cop look like then?
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
She points to the book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway, it's your... Wow, look at the guy, I'll never be as good as Mullen. Sure.
Don't say that. He's not even real. You're real.
Overshadowed by a fake man, that's harsh. That's right, a real failure.
Cheer up, sir. No need to compare yourself to a fictional character.
Oh, you actually can get healed.
Maybe you can show me some real deductive police work, sir. Like in the books.
Her smile is warm and consoling, unlike the imperial image of Dick Mullen. Composure 12. I'm gonna lose the morale if I do this though. I know it. What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face.
I could help by
smiling, but she's cold.
I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. I should have a word with the store owner, maybe. You're cold. Can I help in some way? Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work.
Oh no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
What is school anyway, right?
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity.
What would he say? He'll say this.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
He did. But he got bullied over there. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
In choices like this, I wonder how many people ever pick this option. This non-option. Curse in what way? I mean, I guess if you're in your second playthrough, you know what all these say. But the first time in here, you're going to pick this option, right? In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
So this one, again, is an adaptive part of the conversation. This part only spawned because I had already gone through the other three. What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were asking about Dick Muller.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
You can stop calling me sir. I am but a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Okay, when the next person comes, you'd have to sir or ma'am them again. I get you. I, for example, can't stop making this face.
That's a friendly enough face. Most of the time.
Most of the time. Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old. Or artists and writers. Or musicians. Those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
She scratches her cold-reddened cheek, then continues.
I think that's why people read them. To find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
True. Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
But it does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day, definitely.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be a superstar cop in the papers and everything. They'll show them.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
I'm coming after you, Dick Marlin. Composure challenging 12. So now I have 3 bonuses for this, right? But I wonder if I could have rolled when I had no bonuses, then roll again when I have 1 bonus, rolled again when I had 2 bonuses, and now roll again when I have 3. I think that's how it works, but I haven't confirmed that the mechanic actually works like that. Like the white check refreshes when you get a bonus. Anyway, roll.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. You can show them to me. What is she? You don't need to worry. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
You heard me. Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
It's super simple for a detective such as myself.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Her eyes flash with defiance. She's not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
One more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
Rats have been nibbling on your fingers. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. I'm going to pick the correct answer, but because he is trying to be a superstar cop here, but I'm very curious where these lead as well. And usually I'll pick something silly, but in this specific thing that we're on, let's go.
Maybe so, sir.
Oh, it's not.
I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Or maybe it is. Or maybe she would have been impressed if I had, or she would have been amused if I had picked something else. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Sure. You think so? Fine. Do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does
No,
not
I still have
flinch
2 health.
at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? And I'm having a grand time. I'm also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks at you, she looks you in the eye, a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. I don't really understand who those stars are.
Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean better? I look like shit.
Yeah, but you don't have party eyes anymore.
That's true.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Uh-huh.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
Also this, now I realize what this icon is. This is the timer I was looking for. This is how long the alcohol bonus lasts. So it lasts, well, I don't remember when we started drinking. It probably lasts about an hour.
Fuck yeah. You should get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Don't do that, not in front of her. Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself today. Sure.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, bye, see you around. I have 2 things here. What's the difference?
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh yes, you hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah.
Oh yeah, like a horse, a workhorse, for hard work.
Savoir-faire is what exactly? Who am I talking to? You, this Zero guy. Who am I talking to? The cool is the cool guy, the cool aspect of my personality. Makes you a cooler cop. In low levels, however, Zero, you'll be a bumbling, feckless cop unable to catch a pair of keys thrown by your partner without losing an eye. I should increase this. What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt, mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged.
Oxford Kammer. You failed to catch a coin so badly you played the wrong voice clip yesterday. Yes, it did. By the way, this looks like a hand with 6 fingers. It's very off-putting.
That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yes, I do.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby.
Body
got
6
those
hands,
black
maybe.
papers with the faces of the
Looks like a
innocents
hand with
on
6
them.
fingers.
You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
Sure.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
Sure. And I got that giant novelty check from Everett. You could say I took some money from the Maniagna guy too. I guess I made some gil, sure. Sure. This.
Wasn't easy getting that giant novelty check from Everard. Took some ingenuity to get into the harbor, but you got in. And you took that bribe as hard as any cop's taken it.
Okay, so this does imply that you had to go through that check to get into the secretary, either the secretary's office or something just past it, to get to Everett. You could say I took some money from the Maniac guy too.
You didn't log that in as a donation either. You don't log any of that shit in. You're a straight rider.
Indeed. I guess I meet some gil, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth?
Also don't want to talk about that.
But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
Am I rich? Yes, quite.
Get out of here. You're a pauper. You work harder than anyone. Almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
The system is broken. Of course it is. All the answers are okay. Let's just pick the 1 and 3 are too easy. 4 is too mundane, but so is 2. You know what? I'll let this guy talk. I don't know why am I so poor?
Because of the taxes
Okay.
G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze.
Really? Every time I sneeze?
Every time you wipe your ass. They got their direct and their indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax, alimony, one tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus there's the stuff people in other countries pay for. That makes them ask for more money from you. Here. Total tax duties add up to 98% of all your money.
Huh? Opt in, opt out. Huh? What am I opting into? What's this game doing? What are they trying to do here? Let's pick number 2 first. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number.
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Opt in? Opt in but only a little? Opt out. What choice are they giving me here? They're talking about what am I opting into? I wonder. No idea. Do you actually have no idea? Did you never get this conversation at all? It's like they're, I mean, I understand what you're saying here, right? You're going like free market versus like communist, but what am I opting into is not clear. So hell, let's go in all the way. So let's not pick number 2. Either we go all in or all out. But this guy is not a guy I have good relations with, right? It's not a part of me that I vibe with. But sure, what the hell?
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free the people. Keep it real. Keep it street. Keep foaming at the mouth furiously on the tax issue.
What's this?
Lonesome. Long way home.
So this was a +1
Here we
encyclopedia.
go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on
The one I
corner.
called.
There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox, 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone, and so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. I lost the encyclopedia bonus though. Speed gives 1 psi. You talking about speed the drug? Cap for this is 5. See here and smell everything, let no detail go unnoticed. I wonder how many skill points I actually get. Speed gives 1 psi. Also, we got this new one, right? Temporary research bonus. -2 empathy, cold-blooded. Research time 1 hour 45 minutes. Anarchist. he is some kind of superstar. He is lonely. I don't know that he really vibes with anarchism. He vibes more with like, I guess he is kind of going his own way, making his own way through life. I don't know that this vibes with him specifically. We do have a lot of slots though. We all know we have 6 slots and we can buy 6 more, I guess. Let's leave it for now. I guess technically... There was another card. Hey, I got a Kim Kitsuragi card. If I slot something... 1 hour 45 minutes. I walk around a bit. Say, interact with something.
Hi, Ace Detective.
Hi. Okay, so the time has changed. Should be 1 hour 44 minutes. If I remove this, say walk around a little more. I want the clock to increment. I'm not sure the clock increments very quickly. What's this?
This Poslavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box. Pet the box. There's probably a hobbit in there.
The box seems happy.
Good. The box seems happy.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, Post Laventura mail collection box. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
Leave. I'm not gonna kick the box. Okay, now that the time has moved, so this is 1:44. So I could do this all the way down to like 1 minute, and then unslot it. Oh, these ones I have to unlock. Oh, so I don't have 6 slots. I have 3 slots. And I can buy more after that, but okay. There are a lot of these other ones to take. So yeah, I'm not gonna learn this. But I guess that's why they tell you. That's why they give you the warning when you're about to finish, right? So you can slot this, do stuff, and then take this out near the end, just in case you decide to do this later. You only have a little bit of remaining time left. But I wouldn't want to do that when I'm talking to people. Stop. Hi, Mom. Let's go ransack a shop first. What's this? The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. Do that one later. Do that one later. Another boring book, just discarded here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Literature shelf?
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Does the book say anything else?
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Yeah, I already know all this stuff.
This is just mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Find something truly otherworldly. Nice. 97% chance.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl.
What's the pearl?
The book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted.
What's this book about?
The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pearl, also known as le territoire.
Le territoire.
For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venik or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pearl.
Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pearl. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pearl and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired.
Wasn't this pale age liquor the expensive 30 real ale from Fritter? Whatever the store is? What did this pale age liquor do?
Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
I should probably get my hands on some of that. What else is in there?
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pearl, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of worries and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions.
Now I know how to cure my liver problem.
This is exactly what you need.
It is? Huh, anything else of note?
There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
Well, I certainly don't need that.
You close the book and return it to its place on the shelf.
Nice. Alright, I want to buy Medicinal Purposes of the Pearl.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
This should be fun. Oh, I can't access the inventory while in conversation. Stocky, what books are these?
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
Oh, too late.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
Too late.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinaise.
Look at a map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad.
Hey, I'm from there.
People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock, the strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest.
It's terrible.
No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Insolente.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Face à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
It's me. Squint first. Can you see cities on the island?
You can. On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu. On archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers. On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away.
So this, to actually pass this check, my encyclopedia skill would have had to be an 11. At this point, I would even have failed that on my Inland Empire, which is my strongest. I would have had to make my psyche, my intellect 6 to start with, make this my chosen skill, so 7, and then put in 4 points into it to get 11. That's a brutal skill check. I would have had to get the other. I would have had to probably come back later when I had more skill points to dump into encyclopedia. Or I would have had to have some gear that increases encyclopedia. Either way, that's a crazy check.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
This one as well. I wonder what this says. Because whatever secret, whatever nonsense is hidden behind this would have required Encyclopedia 11 and Conceptualization 11 to pass these two checks. So this definitely 6. Encyclopedia and Conceptualization will both have to be in max, right? Kind of crazy. Okay, anyway. Look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48.
3 years ago?
Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Starkeep, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
How dare you?
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure, okay.
Yes, yes. Are you interested or not?
No, let's not steal it. I want to buy the map of Martinez. Detective is a perk, yeah. No, I'm very rich. I'm rich in imagination. Sure, let's buy the map of Martinez. My interfacing is not high enough to do this.
Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
Indeed. So, and high game attack. Hope you're doing well. Use the interact button. Oh, do this and do this.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Trace a path through the
Your
grid.
finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally, coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Go to your journal and select the Map tab. Why is this one? Why does this one give me a full page? Whereas these other ones just give me... Oh, this one gives me a full page. Full page 2. These ones do not. Anyway. Cool. So we've done this area. And could be better? Yeah. I hope you feel better. I saw what happened in this card, so yeah. My heart goes out to you. These two, I haven't... Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's do these ones first. A quaint picture book brochure, very colorful. It's a tomb of fascist magic. Rather candid. Let's hit the save button. Then do this.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Storekeep, anything of note in the shelf?
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education.
Here comes... Encyclopedia?
The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
I thought it was about which of these innocences is the coolest and greatest.
Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis is necessary to peel back the multi-layered meanings.
Here comes the encyclopedia check.
Do her words
conceptualization.
seem vague and abstract to you?
So you recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
When you say something personal inside, it'll probably unlock one of these things. One of these, goodness gracious, how many of these thoughts are there? Look through the display of books.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or relevant. It's all just vapid egoism. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook.
Goodness, what's it about?
High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy stands in front of a run-down drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long.
She understands she has erred against the customer and immediately corrects course.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Oh, because you said that, I'm not sure I want to buy this anymore. But got lots of money. Let's buy it.
A true cultural touchstone. Enjoy the read.
Let's see what it does. For science. This dusty tome brings knowledge on the history of inner senses. It is written by one Joao Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego, a math who tries to reach a conclusion on which of the inner senses is the coolest in the world.
The Greatest Innocence by Joao Paulo Salomão Lopes de Fuego.
Close enough.
The book is large and heavy.
It's 512 right now.
Browsing through the various chapters, you try your best to understand the ceaseless overflow, the sprawl of names, dates, places, events historical. Most of it ends up as a twisted mass of facts inside your brain. Your educational survey is done. Did you catch any of that? No. Oh well, it's pop quiz time. Let's see what you've learned. This might take a few minutes. You ready?
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go. Question 1. Who was the first innocence? Dolores Day.
Pain threshold. Why is my pain threshold talking to me? How do you know this? Who are you? That's not bode well. Cool for unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. I'm trying to. It's interesting when a new aspect of me pops up to try and understand why. Why they spoke up. Dolores Day?
Incorrect. Dolores Day was the innocence of humanism,
so don't listen to my pain
internationalism, and the welfare state. She codified parliamentary democracy and created modern institutions. Among these, the moral intern. She was powerful and beautiful on all her icons. Her colors are silver, white, and apricot. And when you think her name, Dolores, stomach acid rises to the back of your throat, and it hurts. You see a flash silver, a wreath, an airport bag, and blonde hair. You don't know why. Another choice, perhaps? Steer clear of this one. There's something terrible about this one.
What?
A strange sensation of loss. When she left the earth, the dust, and the ice, and the humans. That is unimportant to the quiz. Stop thinking about this. Yes, the quiz is impersonal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention of Dolores Day. Who was the first innocence? It wasn't Dolores Day.
But it lets me pick it again if I want to. Will that just cycle, I wonder? I'm kind of tempted to pick it again, just to see what happens if I... What the hell?
Incorrect. Dolores, her colors are silver. Steer clear of this one. Yes,
Okay,
the quiz
so it
is
does look-
personal. No need to rouse sensations in yourself at the mention
Okay.
of Dolores Day.
I have no
Who
idea, so let's
was
just
the
go down.
first Innocence. It wasn't Dolores Day.
Solar.
Incorrect. Solar was anointed
Easy way
during
to break
the
your morale,
previous
yeah.
century and even lived to see the current one. She was an
I wonder what
urban
happens if you
planner
hit 0
who
morale.
spoke her mind and largely left history to its own devices, encouraging people to excel on their own rather than prescribing to a deified model of history. She is
Locked
often
up.
called an anti-innocence. Sola resigned after an assassination attempt by a Yugo nationalist who blamed her for not taking the side of the left during the turn-of-the-century revolutions. Innocences don't usually resign. Care to try again?
The Pericarnassian. So picking the wrong answers actually gives you more lore about the world. The Pericarnassian?
Correct. Nothing much is known about him. It's not even clear that he was a he, but Franco Negro presumed as such and called him Pius. He's depicted as a young man with molten gold pouring out of his mouth. All he spoke was gold. It's said he invented God and equality of men before God. He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love for Aurum.
He also introduced the gold standard as a way for measuring people's love. Alright.
As the first Innocence, he declared that there should be more of those like him. It is presumed his disciples were the beginning of the Holy Party, the founding party. Question 2. Who was the strongest Innocence? Easy. Everybody knows the answer to this. You, me, anybody.
Dolores Day again. Doesn't sound too familiar to me. Shoot me a hint.
An Innocence is the highest category of historical personage in the world, a literal personification of history. Traditionally, an Innocence, when anointed, assumes supreme rule over the Occident or the known world in general, at least the parts that matter.
Okay, very interesting, but that doesn't help me answer the question.
I can do better. Okay, so commonly an Innocence does not enforce his or her power through military power. This is seen as unnecessary. The Innocence wins because an Innocence can't help but win, for their deeds are inevitabilities. Did this help?
No.
Damn. Great. Dolores.
The pain threshold really wants me to go down this path again. Sure, let's go down the painful path again. Dolores?
Incorrect again. While she originated many modern institutions, launched several successful expeditions, and was even critical of the Innocentic system itself, and somehow keeps popping up in your mind, she's not often considered the strongest. Even though the words most associated with her rule are l'amour, la compassion, la autodiscipline, love, compassion, self-control, which could be seen as facets of strength. Would you like to try again? Please, relax.
So I want to pick the wrong answer, right? Because that way we get more lore. But I don't know. I mean, Franco Negro's mentioned in the last section here. But that doesn't mean... I mean, we don't know. We can't actually read the book as far as I know. So it's not like we know which one the right answer is as a random new player. So I'm not sure which the wrong answer is here. Oh well, let's pick this random person.
Incorrect.
Good.
Vespa Messina is not a person, but a defunct state on the southeastern coast of the Occident. It used to take up most of the peninsula before separating into the republics of Vespa and Messina. Care to try again?
Franco Negro.
Correct. Named the innocence of militarism, he codified hereditary rule, but at the same time ended serfdom and established the Inter-Isolari Real as the global reserve currency. He also established the concept of the nation. Franco Negro attempted to solve the rising tensions between the aristocracy and bourgeoisie by building a unified society in which every man has a place and a mission, but at the same time may rise to nobility provided on the strength of his virtue.
Is it really bourgeoisie? I thought it was bourgeoisie.
Question 3. Who was the false innocent?
All news to me, so maybe a few hints?
Yes, there exists a group called the Founding Party.
What do you mean,
known
yes?
as the Holy Party during the time of the Periconausian. This, the world's oldest international organization, spends its time in search of either the re-emergence of the innocents or new members.
Sigh.
There seems to be a mix-up with the sources. It's not my fault. At least it clearly wasn't Dolores Day. She wouldn't be false. She's beautiful.
So which is the correct answer? Which is Dolores?
No, stop thinking it. I said it wasn't her. She was true. No. Stop thinking
Kedra?
incorrect. Kedra is a large nation in the mid-northern area of the Mawindi Isola, north of the Occident, between the Ilmarin mountain range and the Pacific Mare Interregnum. Care to try again?
Again, I don't know which is the wrong answer, so I'm just going to pick one.
Correct.
Oh no.
There have been a number of counter
we'll never know
or
what the other
false
thing is.
innocences. Some assumed to have
Oh, well.
innocentic qualities. Some who just thought so themselves. Occasionally, they have the support of a faction inside the ecclesiastic organization, and accusations of foul play have arisen.
How dare they?
The most famous and important of these was
There's a
Eleanor
double space here.
Pasternak.
Typo.
He was into torture,
Which means refund.
despotism, hymns, cannons, and world conquest, but got defeated and
Oh, that's the other
humiliated
guy.
by Stepan the Despicable
And there's the third option.
of Kedra. Final stretch. You've come so far and learned so much.
I have.
This is the most important one. Question 4. Who was the greatest innocence? The most important of them all.
You can't.
The most precious to humankind.
You sound confident. Go right ahead. A hint will come in handy.
Of course, this is my thing. The reason I exist in this world. The correct answer is Franco Negro.
You're absolutely certain of this?
0 doubts.
What the heck should I pick here? Obviously, I want to pick Dolores, right? But she might actually be the correct answer. Nah.
Correct. The
Oh,
left
she is
might
the correct
see Franco
answer.
Negro as the father of nations, but
Darn it.
as of this century, there's been a great shift in attitude.
So we'll never know.
Dolores Day has become widely regarded as the greatest innocence, a most radical change to the whole fabric of the world.
You'll never know how Encyclopedia feels to be wrong.
Everything from inter-isolary travel to the connected world to 3 consecutive scientific revolutions can be traced back to her. Every decade that passes, she seems less human somehow and more beautiful. Congratulations on finishing the test. The results and your subsequent grade have been calculated. You get an F for failure. Ha ha ha. You would have done better if you just left Dolores Day for the end. Dial the Dolores Day down a bit.
Damn you, you arrogant book.
What's going on with you?
The book is unfair.
Okay.
Okay.
You are shouting at an inanimate object, like a real weirdo. No wonder you seem to have trouble with the right answers.
Man, something's weird about this book. You should do something fun instead. Rock out. Forget about it.
Shut up, Nectar. Okay, put the book away. I can probably just go back through. I can step through the options again and pick all the wrong answers if I wanted to, right? But not today, since our stream has come to an end. But we might do that tomorrow to start, just to see the couple of options that we missed. What are these? Okay. And look, here are the options. Yeah, sorry. And here are the tooltips that we've here are the tooltips that we can never see on loading screens because the loading screens go by too quickly. This one is the one that I was talking about earlier. Unlike most games here. But they hid it away on this menu. Anyway, thanks for watching. Fun as always. We shall... which is my actual save here? These are auto saves, but... you know what? I'm just gonna make a new save. Make a new save every day. Save. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Fun game. Very funny. Lots of intriguing and inspiring conversations and outlooks. Okay, see y'all tomorrow. Rest your wings. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. Bye.